Chào các bạn, tôi tên là Vince Huấn. Welcome to Vietnamese for the Vietnamese diaspora. In today's video, you'll be learning how to read the Vietnamese alphabet in the Southwest accent, or the Miền Tây accent. This is the entire Vietnamese alphabet. There are 29 letters, 10 vowels, and 14 consonants. First, I'll read the entire alphabet to you, and then I'll go over each letter more in depth. So we have A, B, G, Y, D, E, G, H, I, K, L, M, N, A, O, B, W, R, S, T, U, Y, S, I. So the first letter is A, and it's pronounced like the letter A in the word bad. Bad, A. So our example words are cam, ba, sa. Cam is orange, ba is 3 and father, sa is far. Next is A. So it's pronounced the same way as the previous A, but it's just a little bit quicker. So it's A. Our example words are ăn, bắp, mắt. Ăn is to eat, bắp is corn, mắt is eye. Next is and it's pronounced like the letter U in the word bud. Bud, And this letter is pronounced the same way as the O with a tail, and sometimes the E with a hat, both letters which you will learn later in this video. Our example words are thân, dân tộc. Thân is body, dân tộc is ethnic group, and is sound. Next is ba. The letter B is always in the beginning of a word and is pronounced the same way as you would pronounce it in English, like the letter B in the word bed, ba. Our example words are ba, bomb, bia. Ba is 3 in the word father, bomb is apple, and bia is beer. Next is the letter ga. And so when you place it in the beginning of the word, it's pronounced like the CK in the word hockey. Hockey, ga, ga. So our example words are coi, ca, cao. It's not kai, ka, cow. It's an unaspirated C. So our example words, kai means to see, ka is mug, cao is tall. Now when it's placed at the end of a word, it's pronounced like the CK, like in the word back. It's a little bit silent, so back. So our example words are bác, chắc, tóc. So bác is aunt or uncle, chắc is Shirley, tóc is hair. Now here's the letter ya, and it's always in the beginning of the word, and it's pronounced like the letter Y in the word your, ya. Our example words are yao, yi, yum. Yao is knife, yi is maternal aunt, and yum is to use. Now this is the letter da, and this one is also always in the beginning of a word, and it's pronounced similarly like the 2 T's in the word bottom, and then you drop the B-O, dum, and then you drop the O, da. Now for example we have đi, đói, đen. Đi is to go, đói is hungry, đen is black. Now we have the letter E. It's pronounced eh. And notice how there's a star next to it, and so that means that there's an exception or a special rule to this letter. So it's pronounced like the letter E in the word hen, hen, eh. And so for example, we have em, dang, sam. Em is younger sibling, dang is black, sam is to watch. However, when it's placed at the end of a word, it's pronounced like the letter A in the word fan, fan, and then drop the N, fair, drop the F, air, air. So now our example words are mare, say, bear. Mare is tamarind, say is car, bear is baby. And now we have the letter A, which also has a star, so it also has another exception. So when it's placed at the end of a word, it's pronounced like the letter A in the word fade, fade, A. Our example words are gay, lay, bay. Gay is so or very, lay is a Vietnamese surname, bay is to carry something with both hands. So our exception is when the letter is placed before any of these endings, before the T, CH, N, or NH. So when it's placed before any of those letters or those endings, it's pronounced like the letter U in the word bud, 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 So it's pronounced which is pronounced the same way as the A with a hat and the O with a tail. Now, for example, we have bang, hot, bun, ying, up. Bang is on, hak is to run out of something, bun, ying is hospital, and up is frog. Now we have ga, which is always placed at the beginning of a word, and is pronounced like the G in the word go, ga. For example, we have gi, guy, ga. Gi is gray, guy is to call, ga is gas. Now we have ha. It's pronounced the same way as in English H, so it's like the letter H in the word home, ha. For example, we have ha, hi. Ha is a Vietnamese surname, ha is a question particle, and hi is the number 2. Next we have e. So this one also has an exception. So when it's placed at the end of the word, it's pronounced like the 2 E's in the word feed, e. For example, me, ye, gi. Me is noodle, ye is maternal aunt, and gi is gray. However, when it's placed in the middle of the word or the beginning of a word, it's pronounced like the I in the word him, him. For example, phim, yim, ding. Phim is film, yim is bird, ding is news or to believe. Next is ga. This one is special because you won't ever see it on its own. You will always see it followed by an H. And this KH will always be in the beginning of a word. So the closest word in English that I could compare it to is hockey. So it's pronounced kha in Vietnamese. Kha. You might have to practice creating this sound. So, for example, we have không, khang, khi. Không is no or 0. Khang is a Vietnamese surname. And khi is when. Next we have la, la. This letter is always placed in the beginning of the word and is pronounced like the L in the word love, la. For example, we have lê, Lao, Ly. Lê is a Vietnamese surname. Lao is the country Laos, or the language and nationality Lao. Ly is a glass cup. M is pronounced like the M in more, ma, ma. So for example, we have mai, ma, mũi. Mai is tomorrow, ma is tamarind, and mũi is nose. Next we have na, na. And this letter also has some exceptions. So first, when it's placed at the end of the word, you add a slight G sound at the end, after the N. So for example, bung, lung, tongue. There's a very slight G sound after the N. So bung is on, lung is to get onto, and tongue is body. Now when it's placed in the beginning of a word, it's pronounced similarly to the letter N in the word no, na, na. So for example, we have the words này, nam, nam. Này is this, nam is south or man, nam is a grilled pork. Next we have ah, is pronounced like the letter O in the word hog, hog. Then you drop the G, ha, drop the H, ah. For example, ta, la, down. Ta is big, la is to worry, down is in. Next we have O, pronounced like the letter O in the word no, no, O. For example, show, yo, go. Show is number, yo is to enter, go is your paternal aunt. Now we have which is pronounced like the letter U in the word bud, bud, For example, ba, ya, ma. Ba is butter or avocado, ya is dirty, ma is to open. Ba has exceptions, so first when it's placed in the beginning of a word, it's always followed by the letter H. So this PH now makes the F sound f, like in the word fake. F. So our example words are fa, phim, pho. Fa is to make, phim is film, pho is city. However, when it's placed at the end of the word, it's pronounced like the letter P in the word lap. So it's a little bit silent. So for example, we have bap, shap, hope. Bap is corn, shap is about to, hope is box. Now we have the letter we, and it's always placed in the beginning of the word, and it's always followed by the letter U. So the QU is now pronounced like the W in the word where, we. For example, quá, quý, quan trọng. Quá is to, quý is valuable, quan trọng is important. Next is je, which is always placed in the beginning of a word, and it's pronounced like the letter Z in the word seizure. So first seizure, then drop the SEI, je, and then drop the URE, je. Now for example, we have ja, rồi, rùa. Ra is outside, rồi is already, rùa is turtle. Next is sha, which is always placed in the beginning of a word and is pronounced like the SH in the word shore. Sha. For example, shy, shap, shao. Shy is wrong. Shap is the bamboo pole dance. Shao is how come or star. Da. The closest word I could compare this sound to is like the letters T in the word bottom. So it's bottom, and then drop the B-O, dum. Drop the M, da. Now our example words are da, da. Da is big, da is a silk cord, and da is a word you use with pronoun. Now when it's placed at the end of a word, it's pronounced like the letter T in hat, so it's a little bit silent. So we have back, dốc, mất. Back is bowl, dốc is a little bit, mất is to die, to lose, or to take time. O is pronounced like the two O's in the word mood. O. Our example words are mua, núi, ốc. Mua is to buy, núi is mountain, and ốc is Australia. Now we have which is pronounced like the OU part in the word could. Could. Drop the LD. Could. Drop the C. Now our example words are từ, lơ hơn, cứ. Từ is from. Lơ hơn is an urn for incense burning. Cứ is to continue. Next we have ya, which is always in the beginning of a word, and it's pronounced like the letter Y in the word you or your. Our example words are vui, yeah, yang. Vui is to be glad, yeah is to draw, yang is yellow. Now we have sa, which is always in the beginning of a word and is pronounced like the letter S in the word seed. Sa. Now for example we have the words xe, xạo, xa. Xe is car, xạo is to lie, xa is far. Now our last letter is E, and it's always at the end of a word or it's on its own, and it's pronounced like the two letters E in the word deed. E. For example, Mỹ, Ý, công ty. Mỹ is the United States, Ý is Italy, công ty is company. Thank you for watching Vietnamese for the Vietnamese diaspora. You just learned how to read the Vietnamese alphabet in the Southwest or Miền Tây accent. Cảm ơn và hẹn gặp lại.